Look at this guy, he's outstanding in his field.
Good morning, Args. How are you doing?
Not too bad, FSG, but how about yourself?
Not too bad at all, thank you very much. Not too bad at all.
It's good. Loitering in the bushes again, I see.
Yes, can't believe you were here as well.
I know. There is a purpose, though. There is a purpose to us being in here, and that is we're going to clear all these trees out and level this piece off to increase this field the next time, aren't we?
That's right. This is the new plot, and we've got this little funny shape in this corner here. So we thought we'd utilise the trees and probably some of the ground as well, and turn it into lime. So yeah, taking advantage of all the resources we've got available to us.
Absolutely. I think that's a good idea. And we've got a bit of downtime until our crops are ready to harvest, so we might as well be productive in that time.
That's right, that's right. And we've got the fertiliser production sorted. The one we bought last week now takes liquid fert because somebody didn't plug the pipes in right.
That's the one. There was a little bit of something not done correctly, and it's been fixed now, so... Same plant, just with a little bit of extra production in it than it did have.
Yes, indeed. And we think we might sell a few of our older sheep now as well, mightn't we, Args?
Yeah. It'll be a sad day, but we'll go and say goodbye to them individually. As long as they're going to a better home. Just as long as they're going to a better home.
They're going to the big sheep pasture in the sky.
True, right. And what else was there? Manure. We were going to put down a little manure spot next to the cow yard so we can get some manure as well.
That's right, yeah. So, a busy day of prepping, I guess, for the future. And keeping ourselves cost effective by not having to buy fertiliser and stuff again.
That's the one. That is the one. Right, should we go and get it started?
Let's do it, mate.
Alright, be over there. Yes, hello everyone, Argsy here. Welcome back to No Man's Land. So as we were just saying, we have got this all sorted out. We did make a little tweak in the XML. If we come around here, we should be able to have a look now down the bottom. Under, actually up the top here, you can see we've got solid fertiliser from manure, which is what we had last time, but two new features there, liquid fertiliser from digestate and from slurry. So we can get some product dumped in here, we'll get some slurry or something put in and get some fertiliser being produced there. Obviously going to get the lime back up and going, and we're going to go put down a manure pit, so I might go and do that, and we'll just get things going. It's going to be a bit of a bits and pieces episode today, so it'll be interesting to see how it all edits down, but it will be very productive, very fruitful, and we do have a plan, hopefully towards the end of the episode, if we can get to $120,000, is something we are looking at buying, and we'll do it today if we can make that money. So we've identified a little spot here for the manure, so I'm just going to jump into this and find our little silo. So we've got a few different options here, the old manure heap mods, a little L-shaped one, but I think we're going to go for this little L one. It holds 80,000 litres, 1.5 million, that's a huge amount, but we're not going to keep it for that long. We'll be moving it and selling it before we get that far, so we're just going to go for this little one here and just plonk it down, pretty much as an extension of the fence, and just in front of the field there. So there we are, that is placed, so we should now be able to get some manure spawning here, and we can pick that up and move it over into the sell point, or into the fertilizer production point when we get to it. So that should be a good little addition to the farm. Probably means we need to get some more straw into the animals, but we're going to get them fed as well. I'm not sure where FSG's where he started off at, but I might go and grab the tractor and we'll go and make a start on some of those things. Alright, looks like FSG has got the trailer there. He's got the Orcal trailer, got it set up with a logging bed on the back, so he's obviously going to go make a start on getting some logs moved. I was going to grab the low loader here, and we will go and get these, what have we got here, herbicide. We'll go get this offloaded in the shed, and then we'll take that over as well. Not sure whether we're going to worry about the animals, maybe we're going to do that a little bit later. They are about 50% fed, so there's no need to give them anything extra at the moment. It would have just been another chore to get done and save us doing it next time. But we will we'll go and start with what FSG is doing, and maybe something we do if we end up with time towards the end. But we do want to make some money today. We do want to try and hit this target. We'll see how we go. Just before we do head on over there, I thought we'd get some slurry put into the fertilizer production and at least get that up and running. So we've got 8,200 litres here in the slurry spreader. We should be able to pump it back out of here if we come through the trigger. Whoops. It's a little bit of a crash counter for Argsy. We'll have plenty of those, no doubt. But there we go. We'll go and get that unloaded. While that's doing that, if we head around the corner here, got much more space now with this path. It is quite nice. We turn this in here, should be able to spot our liquid fertilizer from slurry, which is this one here. We activate that, we should start to see some liquid fertilizer being made. So saying material is missing because we need water, so we better go and get that as well. There we are. We've got the water trailer here and 8,000 litres of water going in. So let's just head on around the corner. I'd see if FSG had popped back over here to see what we were up to. Probably wondering why we went over giving him a hand, but there we are. So liquid fertilizer now running. We're getting some produced. In fact, you can see it going up there already, which is good. So we'll leave that there going and see how much we end up with. Actually interesting to see how much we get out of one slurry tank, 8,200 litres. Looks like FSG's made a start. He's got a few logs there cut down already on the trailer, which is a good start. Now I was just thinking as we were driving over here, we could actually make use of the conveyor system. Bring the conveyors over here, and that could leave one of us just here digging stones, stacking them, piling them, similar to what I've done on Elk Mountain, and then we can just have the trailer running back and forth as quickly as it can. But that could be an option to get things done a little bit quicker. There we go. FarmSim Guy is starting to get a few trees loaded up already. Very efficient. No wasting time around here. So let's go ahead. We'll get a few cut down and we'll just get this done. Get it cleared as quick as we can.
We're going to need someone to lift these bigger logs, Arg.
You not been working out enough?
I could click the super strength button.
We don't do that, do we? We're going to have to get a log fork or something.
Oh no, did we sell the grab?
I don't think we've
With the
bought it.
trailer?
I think it was leased. I'll have a look.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, I could use we could probably use the pallet fork, one at a time.
Yeah, I think it's just the bigger ones. This first three off this big tree. After that, you were able to pick them up.
Okay. The other option is to go and just grab the winch, and we can just lease the winch or something and just drag them back and forth. That might take a while too, though.
Yeah, there's something still in the woods. Actually, I think the winch might still be in the woods.
Did we buy the winch? Did we? Might be worth investigating.
Ooh, no, the log fork is what's in the woods.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go find. I'll go fish that out then.
Cool, mate.
I'll be back. Oh dear! Get off our crops. Go away. Go over there. Plenty of land. Plenty of land for you guys to go and be pests on. All right. So there we go. We're gonna go and fish out the log fork. Apparently it's over in the forest still. We're just gonna leave the bucket there. We don't need that. Drop that off, and we'll go and find that. Come back with that and a weight, and then we'll be able to start getting a few more logs loaded up. And there it is, a relic from our last foray into forestry. Now, good thing we did actually buy this. We must have leased everything else. I know we leased the trailer and dolly, and they've been long since returned to the dealer. But we do have the log grab here, which is handy. So we'll head back down. We need to stop and pick up the weight and head on back over to get those logs picked up. Not sure which trailer we'll put them on. We'll figure that out when we get there. And I'll just get these trees moved out of the way. That'll actually probably be quite efficient then if we're both sort of working on different little aspects at the same time. We should get things done pretty quickly. Now, as I drove past, I did notice, if you just have a look there, we've got some manure in our manure pit as well. So good to see that's working. Be able to get some solid fertilizer production underway at some stage as well. Argsy FSG.
Go ahead, mate.
Now, if I recall correctly from your video last week, you left the weight down at the store, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Alright, I'll go down and grab it.
Nothing like burning a bit of extra diesel, right?
I'm just doing a tiki tour of every corner of the map. Well, after having been on the equivalent of a farm equipment treasure hunt, we are now back over here, and we've got these 3 logs that FSG's already cut down. Don't know what he was doing the rest of the time we were away. Yeah, would have had more done, but we'll get these loaded up and put up on here. And then we will be able to carry on. We'll get some more cut down, see how many we can do. Here we go, there's our first one. Nice fit. We'll get these other 2 as well. And that, it's not even close to a full load. We can get lots more on there. So hopefully he's going to go and cut down a few more trees. There we go. Let's put his chainsaw outfit on. Just encountering a little bit of lag today, so bear with me, folks. If a little bit jittery, but there we go. That one's up. Oh, I won't reverse into the tree. And we'll just carry on and get these done. So I think we'll try and do a little bit of a time lapse. I'll try and keep it as carefree and the least amount of jerkiness as possible. Obviously FSG and I here, because there'll be a couple of jerks in it. But other than that, we'll carry on and get as much of this cleared down as we can. That might be enough of a load, I think.
Yeah, that's working pretty well, actually. It's quite easy with just one log, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it handles it easy. Yep. Wonder if we might be better off using one with the sides on it for the big logs and then just bringing the low loader in and putting all the little ones on that.
Yeah, I think you might be right, actually.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Alright.
We'll get through this pretty quick. If you look behind you, we'll clear it pretty quick.
Yeah, no, we'll make a decent dent in it. It'll be good. I was also saying, when we get to doing some lime, maybe we bring the conveyor over, and then we can just make some piles of gravel, make the piles of stone, and the trailer can just keep going round and round.
That's a good call, actually, yeah. Make things a bit easier.
Yep. Alright, I'll leave you to go and sell that if you like. Get the other trailer over.
No worries. Yeah, I think I might take it down to the main sell point rather than our wood burner. It's a bit easier to unload it.
Yep, okay.
10 grand for that, low dogs, not bad.
Yeah, no, that was a good return, actually. Quite impressed with that. 4 or 5 loads like that and we'll be laughing.
We certainly will. What do you want me to do? Shall I just start clearing trees and let you do the loading?
Yeah, just if you like, you just start cutting them down and slicing them up and I'll put them on the trailers.
Roger that, will do.
Alright, we've got another load full up here, so I'm going to run this one down to the sell point and leave FSG, and if we just spin around, he's made a pretty big dent. There's not too many trees left there to go. 1, 2 big ones, and a few middle-sized ones, medium-sized ones, and a couple of small ones, so not too many more. So let's get this down here. We got 8.5, 9 grand off the first load. We're going to see what we can get off this one, and see how many more we can do. Alright, now I think we need to park on the sell point here, but being wood, we need to head on over to the little trigger here to sell them. So let's see how much we're going to get for this. Spin around, have a look, and 12.5 grand off that load. Whew. That one was obviously stacked a little bit higher, which was evident by some of the antics of the trailer on the way down here, which you might see at the start or the end of this video. I may have shown it to you, or it might be a little blooper at the end. We didn't quite roll, but it was close. Right, let's head on back down. That's what, 20 grand or so far, so let's keep going. Another 30 grand and we'll be at our target that I was hoping for, that we were hoping for at the start of the episode. We've got 3 more trees lined up here for us to load, so we're just going to carry on. FSG's doing a great job clearing them. I think he's enjoying this. I think there's a little bit of destruction and desecration of some trees never does anyone any harm. Good stress therapy. So we'll get these loaded up and head on down for another load, but 12.5 grand is our load price to beat. Not sure if we'll do it this time, because that last one really was probably on the verge of being overloaded. So we'll see how we go. We'll see what we can get on here and see what it's worth. Alright, we're getting into a little bit better rhythm now. Things are working out a little bit better than they had been. We've been having a few issues here and there, but FSG's got these all cut to a nice length, pretty consistent. He's done a good job there, and they seem to be sitting, if I get them nice and square on the trailer, they sit in there very nicely indeed. So we'll get these last 4 here, and I think we've got a couple more big trees over the other side, and then this last standing tree here to do. And I think everything else FSG's able to manhandle. And he's going to, as you can see him dragging a whole tree around, he can manhandle and load onto the low loader manually. So I think 2 more loads. We won't get them all on big logs, at least all on this one. So yeah, 2 more loads and we'll be done. So let's see how far we get. We should be getting pretty close. 10 grand a load, another 20, plus the low loader. So we'll be pretty close to reaching our target, I reckon. Alright, there we go, another load off on its way, and just this tree here left to go. I wonder if I can get it into a better position to load. Probably not. I'll be just wasting my time double handling it, so we'll just leave that there. And we'll go and see if we can get some of these other ones loaded up onto the low loader. We'll just wait for FSG to be back before we can do this one. and see what we get. We'll keep an eye on the price and see what comes in for that one. But there we go. We'll leave that there and go and throw these on. Well, there we go. Another $8,900. So 30,000 so far. We're at just on 100. I'll tell you what, we're going to go close because I'd say there's another 10 grand of big trees there, plus this one, which won't be 10 grand, but maybe 5. Throw in a little bit of milk, some more electricity, there's wool, there is all sorts of other things we can go and sell if we want to. So I reckon by the end of the day we're going to be on a target of 120 grand and be able to purchase our next little part for the farm. Here comes FSG back. I wonder if sitting here with the log in the up in the air will tell him exactly where I want him to park. Across the end. That's it. That's it. That's it. Perfect. No. Yeah, there we go. That'll do. We'll make it work. Alright, I think this is the last one we need to load up onto the trailer at least. I think those ones over there are all hand load. If we can get them on. If he's done a great job stacking that all up on there. I don't know if we're going to get these on or not. I should go and see if I can pick them all up in one go. Dump them on the back of the other one. But what do we think? Let's have a look. I don't think we're going to get any more on his. In fact, what we'll do, we get the forks sitting there like that, we can probably manually load them in, and then we'll get them all in a nice spot so that they're easy to put on the trailer. Alright, there we go. We have got those all in there. So we'll go and carefully try and put them up on this trailer. See how we go. Perfect. Look at that. I thought we were going to lose one, but it stayed there. So the strap put on just to make sure, and then we'll be all good to go and get these 2 loads sold. It's a nicely stacked trailer you've done.
Not bad at all, is it?
No, it's not bad at all. You've stacked that trailer pretty well. I'm very impressed.
Yeah, I was using the ratchet straps to my benefit.
Yeah, I was doing the same when I started loading it for you as well. So, 20 grand here, you reckon? Probably not quite.
Maybe not quite, but it's not a bad little haul, is it? We started on 68k and we're at 99 already. Yeah,
no, we've done very well. Very well. Right. Should we head down and get these 2 sold and then come back and take a look at this line?
Let's do it, mate.
Alright. Alright, here we go. Let's go and see what we can make off these 2 loads. Fingers crossed we can get close to that 20k. Alright, first load. Let's have a look here and see what we earn. Get these over there, unstrapped, and quickly pop the trigger. $8,800. So we don't have 12 grand on FSG's trailer, but it's not going to be far off, I don't think. 5? I reckon there's 5 grand on that. Have a look. 5,186. Not a bad guess. Right, I'm going to head back to the yard. We are going to get this trailer reconfigured so we can take some stones in it. We'll drop the log grab off, and we don't need that anymore. And then we're going to head back over and try and get some lime made. We'll take one of the conveyors back over with us too. We want to take them both over. Actually, I won't be able to take them if I've got a trailer, but we'll get FSG to take one at least. Alright, so we're over here, we've got the trailer. FSG's not quite here yet. You can see he's bringing one of the conveyors over because we are going to try and load off the ground into the trailer. Now, if we turn this on, we've got it set to flatten and we've got material, and we've already got 1,000 litres of rocks. We haven't even moved. But that is our intention, is to try and pick these up. Now, I'm trying to think where the best place to put the conveyor is. I don't know if the conveyor will pick up off land that we don't own. I don't want to tip it there and find out it won't work. We might just check with FSG and see if he's got an idea. I was just trying to figure out the best way to set this up because I'm not sure if the conveyor will pick up off land we don't own.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Do we need to go over to the other side? Maybe start there.
Possibly. Might be a better idea. There is that little bit of a depression in the middle, but I want to try and level out of sort of the same height as the field is.
Yeah, okay.
So, yeah.
Alright, yeah, let's do it over on the other side then.
Right. Yeah, okay.
I see your magical front loader is doing the work all on its own.
Oh, I heard it making noise. It's going up on its own. That's pretty clever. Eh? But your tractor can't do that.
No, definitely can't.
I've never seen that before. Alright, well let's go and have a look. If there's a flattish spot somewhere down here, maybe we'll be okay. I don't know if what just about in here might be alright. I reckon if we dump there and we just start flattening off back from the other end.
It's quite a high hill here in the middle, isn't it? We could get a serious amount of stuff out of here.
Yeah, it is quite high. I just wonder if this is about the right level here, even if it's just contoured up. So you set the conveyor up. I wonder if that one won't be quite high enough to get straight into the trailer with, will it?
No, I'll have to bring the other one over too.
Yeah, okay. Alright, so we got the first one here. Just trying to figure out if we set this up this way, hopefully to pick up these rocks. They're turned on, there it is. Then we can start dumping in there, and then the other conveyor could head off over in this other direction. And if it discharged right about here, it wouldn't be too bad, but we do have quite a high spot, FSG was saying, just up here in the middle, which we're going to try and flatten off just a touch. So we'll just get this lowered down. We'll see how quickly we can get that full. That's going to take not very long at all, so we'll just crack into it. We'll put on a little bit of a time lapse. I haven't been able to do too many. The logging wasn't as smooth as I hoped it might have been, but let's see if we can get this going in a nice little pattern. That looks like it'll go alright.
It's working well, Args, working well. How's it going for you? Is it levelling? Are you seeing any levelling? I
Yeah,
can see just where you've been, actually, it's working.
Yeah, no, it certainly is taking a bit of hideout, so it's just sort of just scraping the top off to start with, and then we'll see if we go down a little bit lower. But even just to take that sharpness out of that hill would be enough to make this a decent field, or add on to the
I
field.
was going to say, it doesn't need to be super flat, pan flat, does it? As long as it's just
right.
a little bit more level.
Yeah, exactly, yep. Alright, well, the interesting thing will be to see whether whether I can keep this pile full, or whether you run out of stones or not.
That's exactly what I was just saying as well.
Alright.
We'll find out very quickly.
We'll go, what do you reckon, 20 minutes doing this?
Yeah, let's see how we get from there.
So here we go, alright. If you want to have a swap, give us a yell too, I don't mind flipping around with you as well.
Alright, well, we'll do how about 10 minutes roundabouts?
Alright, sounds good.
Cool.
We'll probably end up filling the lime factory or line crusher.
Yeah, true. That could be our limiting factor, couldn't it?
Could be. All right, let's go. All right, so we've made a decent start. We've got a few rocks there. We have leveled some out. Already a full trailer load, so you can certainly see when we come in here, we do get a flattening. There's a little bit of leveling going on. So we're just going to carry on. It's taking the hill crest off the hill, which is the important part. 5 of these would fill, 8 of these, it's an 8,500 litres, so 8.5 buckets would fill FSG up. So we'll probably be able to get these tipped before he can get back, but it's just a case of whether the conveyor would fill them quicker than we can fill with 8.5, because then it might be quite tight. But let's go, we'll carry on, do this for a wee while, we'll have a swap over halfway around and see how much of this we can get levelled out.
Looking good, Args.
Yeah. We've got 3 or 4 loads done so far. Making a difference.
Definitely looking flatter.
Yeah, it is.
Looking flatter.
Yeah, it definitely has, isn't it?
Any particular ruts or bumps that we need to smooth, or is it just a case of run it along and...
Just run it along, sort of this part around this bush, kind of there's a bit of a lump still in here in the middle, which I'm kind of just trying to take the top off, but...
Cool.
Yeah, we might have to get in here and plough it and see then if we need to just do some manual smoothing.
Yeah, alright. Looks good though.
Yeah, cool. Have fun. Alright, and there we are. We are full, and we've ticked over 11 o'clock. We've sold some lime, probably some electricity out of the BGA, and we've ticked over $120,000, which was the goal. We've made it, which is awesome. Plus, all the lime we've got in there that'll be produced, we'll probably keep a little bit of it, but the vast majority will go into being sold and make some money off it, so that'll be good. So we'll get back over here, get this one dumped out, and if FSG's coming back, I'm assuming we will meet him back over at the yard. And then see if we're going to spend this money we've just made. Alright, there we are, dumped out, and there's FSG on his way over. So, we'll just pull this forward here, might just park here underneath the silos. We're actually going to have to sell our soybeans soon. We've got 20,000 litres of soybeans sitting there to get rid of. In June, I think, is when the price is going to be best for that. Well, mate, I said at the start of the episode, not to you, but to everyone else, we were shooting for 120 grand by the end of the day, or at the end of the episode, and we've just made it.
We have indeed. I said exactly the same, actually, and I've been very coy about what we needed 120 grand for.
As have I.
Other than we want to extend the farm slightly.
So we're going to go spend this money we've just made?
Yeah, do you want to tell everybody what we're going to buy with it?
We're heading into the omelette business.
Omelette production
Omelette
factory?
production factory. No, eggs. I'm going to get some chickens. And big chickens.
I was going to say, not just a few hundred, though.
No.
We're going big, right?
2,400, I think, is the capacity of it, isn't it?
Yeah.
The big chicken,
Nice.
barn that came out of Mod Hub a couple of weeks ago is going to go onto the farm, and it's 120 grand. So I just hope we don't have to level the land out. We might not quite have enough.
True. Let's keep our fingers crossed.
And
Well,
we're
do you
gonna,
want to do the honours and place it?
yeah, for sure. So we're going to go put it over behind the BGA and that bit of grass in this front field, aren't we? All right, let's jump in here. So as we've just said, getting some animals, getting some chickens, and 120 grand for the big barn mod. Let's have a look. Oh no, it's going to ask us for extra money. How far short are we? Won't actually tell us how much we need. Must be just a little bit of contouring it needs to do. We're just short. It won't tell me how much, but it says not enough money.
Quick, sell something. Hang on. What could we sell?
There's a couple of things of maple syrup there. Some milk.
I'm grabbing the milk tanker.
Alright, there goes FSG. He's got 6,000 litres of milk. He's going to race that down to the shop and get it sold. But we are literally, I honestly think we're about $200 short of what we need. 7.5 grand. So that will get us well and truly over the mark. We'll wait for FSG to get back here and we will go and get this chicken barn built.
Right, Args, do the honours.
Magic just conjure up 7.5 grand like that. Right.
Handy to have.
Let's get this sorted. Alright, so there we go. We're about $1,000 short, 121,243. It's around the wrong way. We want to make sure we had everything down that end. That would have been a disaster. Alright, leave enough space at the front, enough space to get down the side. $121,021. But look. Door open up in there. There is our buy point for our chickens. The eggs must spawn in here on the side, which is nice. Gonna have a look through the door here. And there is our chicken coop. Look at that. 5,000 chickens. That is going to be a...
I think we've just gone into big commercial farming, Args.
I know, right? It's 5,000 chickens, I noticed as I was putting it down. And we were just over $700 short.
Ah, right. Yeah, I saw it. It took a grand off, so a little bit of landscaping going on. But
looks
with
good, though.
5,000 chickens, we'll recoup that very quickly.
I see what you did there.
So we have to wait for harvest anyway, don't we? Because we have no feed for them. But
Correct.
I think the aim is we'll use our barley for the chickens.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yep, that is the plan. So that'll be a good way to use that instead of, like a lot of things, I suppose. We're reusing them where we can.
Well, this is it. What's barley like? $250, $300 per 1,000 litres, whereas eggs are going to be, even if you minus the $300 from it, are going to be more lucrative in the long run. So it's better to use it than sell it, I guess.
That's the plan. Guess time will tell.
Yes, indeed.
But yeah, we'll get there's still plenty of things to producing and selling that will get that money back pretty quick because we want a new combine sometime soon, don't we?
Yes, we do want a new combine. So hopefully, with a mixture of the lime, the digestate in the BGA, digestate, the electricity in the BGA, should tick up quite nicely for us all production.
Yeah, and we can always look at selling that fertiliser we're producing too. Make some money off that.
Well, there is that as well, isn't there? Yeah, definitely. Plus, we've got the soybeans still in the...
Correct, we do.
In the storage. So
we do.
Yeah, I don't think we'll struggle.
No.
Oh, and then every time we take the milk down, it makes us $7,000 as well. So that wasn't even a full tank.
No, that's right. Very good. All right. Well, it's a good way to finish things, I think, with that added into the farm.
Definitely, mate.
Being our next venture.
Very exciting.
All right, mate. Oh, well, that was fun. That's good. I'm impressed with the field extension. I think that's going to be great once we get that tidied up properly and finished off. Just need a little bit more smoothing off, and then we get over and play out, I think.
Yeah, definitely looks good. No, thanks, mate. That was a good productive episode. A little bit different.
Yeah.
Trying to get other stuff done while we wait for our crops to grow.
But we'll see. We might be harvesting next time. See where we get to, I guess.
Well, as always, been a pleasure.
Absolutely. You enjoy the rest of your weekend, and congrats again on the 50k too, by the way.
Thanks, buddy.
Awesome achievement. We'll talk to you soon. Have a good week.
Yeah, you too, mate. All the best.
All right. Ciao.
See ya.
Well, we might be a little bit mad. Some might even say clucking mad. But here we go. Chickens. 50,000. 5,000 chickens coming to the farm soon. And like FSG said, we'll be putting our wheat in. Not barley. We've got wheat planted. But I wasn't going to correct him. So, from the FarmSim Guy and myself, as he's in there checking out the chicken coop, thank you all very much for watching. Hope you have enjoyed that episode, and we'll catch you in the next one. I get the feeling the load's a little bit top heavy.